Hello all, hope you're all doing well, staying safe and keeping well. What I'm going to do today is I'm going to do a little masterclass on pancakes, and hopefully I'm going to create the perfect pancake. So I've got my ingredients together. So I've got 200 grams of plain flour, 100 grams of caster sugar, pinch of salt, 2 eggs, okay, so 2 whole eggs, 250 ml of whole milk, and 30 grams of butter, and I've just melted that in the microwave to save us some time today. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to start off and I'm going to sieve together my flour, my salt and my sugar. So sieve that together in a bowl just to combine it. The reason we sieve is to put air into your mixture, to get rid of any lumps and, worst case scenario, any foreign bodies as well. So once that's in, set that to one side. I'm then going to make a well in the centre of my bowl. So making a well, it's just, get your hand in there, and we just want to make a little well in the centre, so a little bit of space. I'm going to add my 2 whole eggs, half of my milk, and the reason I'm doing that is because I want a nice smooth batter. I'm just going to quickly remove the flour from my hands, give it a quick wash. Okay, so whisk. Now if you've got a hand mixer, that's fine, you can use that, it'll be quicker. I'm going for the old fashioned route, just for anyone at home who might not have an electric whisk. So mix that together to form a nice smooth batter, get rid of any lumps. Then once I've done that, I can then add the remaining milk. I'm going to add my butter, my melted butter now. I can add my fat. Now if you don't have butter, that's fine, you can just use a little bit of oil. So just replace the butter with some oil, that's fine. I'm going to mix that all together. And then the key here is to let that rest for about 5 minutes, okay? So make sure you give it some time to rest. A lot of people will skip this and just go straight to the stove and they'll just start cooking. Let it rest, okay? Same as any pastry item, you want to leave it to rest. And also it'll help that any lumps that may still be in there, they'll just dissolve naturally rather than having to pass it, okay? I'm going to set that to one side. Leave that to rest. I'll get my pan ready and then we'll get on to cooking our pancakes. Okay guys, so I've let my pancake batter mix rest, and what you need to do is just to check you've got the correct thickness and consistency. Is it should just line the back of a spoon, so you should run your finger down and it should meet back in the centre, and it should easily fall from a spoon or a ladle. I've transferred mine to a jug just to make it easier to pour into the pan. I've also set up a little station, so I've got one plate with some paper towel on just to drain off the excess grease. So what I'll do is I'll make the pancakes, get them onto here, and then when I'm ready to plate up, I can just pick them up and serve them up. Got a little bit of caster sugar in a bowl for dusting. I've got some veg oil for cooking in. The trusty flipper. I've got some icing sugar just to finish off, a little dusting of icing, and then I've got a little bit of lemon, so just a couple of lemon slices just to top off to use as garnish. You can also, some people like their pancakes with a little bit of lemon and sugar, some people just like them with sugar. You can use strawberries, any sort of berries, strawberries, raspberries, blueberries. You might want to make more exotic pancakes, you might want to use maybe some pineapple and mango. Or you've got your trusty, chocolate spreads as well, like your Nutella. or you might want to use some chocolate colettes as well with some strawberries. That'd be a nice combination. I'm going old fashioned, so I'm just going to have a little bit of sugar and lemon. Okay guys, so what I'll do next is I'm going to move over to the cooking station and I'm going to show you how to start cooking your pancakes. Okay guys? Okay guys, welcome back. So the next step is the cooking of the pancakes. What I've got is a nice non-stick pan. If you don't have a non-stick pan at home, don't worry too much, but what you may need to do is season your pan. And that just means a little bit of salt in your pan. Move it around in the pan while it's on the heat, and then just wipe your pan out, and then you can start cooking your pancakes. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to add a little touch of oil just to grease my pan, not too much, about a teaspoon. And just, bear in mind, it tends to be, your first pancake might not be the perfect one, but that's your practice, and then you can judge how much mixture you need to put in. So, top tip. When you're adding your pancake batter to the pan, add it to one side and then we're going to swirl it around and turn it around. Trouble here is I'm left-handed. Okay, so what I'm going to do is pour it in the pan. As you can see, my pan's hot enough and that's sizzling straight away. I'm just going to gently move it around the pan, so I get a nice thin pancake. And then the key is that we cook out the batter. So we brown the bottom, a little bit of colour, and then once it starts to release from the bottom, then we can start to flip it. Okay, so just take your spatula, just gently release around the side, make sure it's not sticking. And then what we're looking for is the batter to be cooked. Okay, so there shouldn't be any raw batter there. And then we want a little bit of browning on the side, and like I say, in your pan, little top. There we go, start to release. Now the key is here, it's to move a pancake, okay, to the bottom, so you've got the edge over when we're flipping, and then one motion and flip. Okay? So we've got a nice bit of colouring on there. We want the same on each side. What I'm going to do is I'm going to carry on. I'm going to cook 3 pancakes. I'll do 3 per portion, and then the next step will be plating and finishing up. Okay guys? Okay guys, so I've cooked 3 pancakes, so I'm going to do 3 pancakes as a portion, and I'm going to start to plate up now. So about a teaspoon of caster sugar. I know some of you will be watching this and going, oh my god, how much is he putting on, but I do have quite a bit of a sweet tooth. And like I said before, I'm quite a traditionalist, so I'm just going to put a little squeeze of fresh lemon juice. And then you can roll them up, but what I like to do is just fold them into a little triangle. Okay, so just like that. And like I said, I'm going to do 3 a portion. Sweet lemon juice. It's already got sugar on this one because I was putting some sugar on while I was cooking. Great thing about this is you can do your pancakes in advance, and you can just place them in between a little bit of kitchen paper, and you can keep them for a few days and you can just warm them up. Okay, so I've got 3 pancakes there. I'm just gonna give them a little dusting of icing sugar. And just a little slice of lemon. I've just slipped the lemon down the centre, so the lemon is now a little angle, nice little bit of garnish, and just makes it look nice and presentable. Okay, so that is my perfect pancakes. So nice thin pancakes, little bit of colour, some sugar, and a little bit of lemon juice to finish off. Okay, so let's have a look and let's see your attempts at the perfect pancake. Thank you guys.